Hey everybody, it's Father Sean for another episode of the Couch Chat. And if you watched last week's Couch Chat, you might realize that I'm recording two of these at the same time because I'm not wearing my collar. I was visiting a friend, visiting actually Father Jedediah. My collar got somewhere lost in Preble or Butler County. So hopefully as you're watching this at this point, I have my collar back, or at least maybe a new one on order. So whoopsies, put St. Anthony on the case and hopefully he can find what has been lost. A couple things just to place out there. This upcoming Friday, August the 9th, there's a Father-Son Bonfire that Father Willig is hosting over at the Freiburg Rectory, or the grass around the Freiburg Rectory. So part of this is just to strengthen the bonds of the men in our parish, but also those fathers and their sons to be able to put on a little event. It's something that's strong on Father Willig's heart. He's received so much from a great example from his own father, and to be able to share this great love between fathers and sons, this great love of Jesus Christ. And you think about Joseph taking his own son, Jesus Christ, to pray to the temple, to the synagogue, and even teaching him showing him the ways of generosity. And so just an opportunity. That's this Friday, the 9th of August, Father-Son Bonfire. I believe it's 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. at the St. John Rectory. So just invite all of our fathers and sons to that. And then just another thing to put on the radar for parents is we're beginning our confirmation prep for the upcoming year, for the upcoming school year. Talked about CCD last week, so maybe just a little reminder about CCD registrations, about if you're got it on your heart to be a catechist, or even if we'd like to register your third grader through kindergartner for the catechesis of the Good Shepherd. Those are all opportunities. Maybe a little bit more detail in last week's Couch Chat. For this week, though, just a little bug about confirmation prep. We do have two parent meetings coming up. We've got one for freshman parents and one for sophomore parents. They're both at 6:30 p.m. in the Immaculate Conception basement. The freshman parents is the 18th, Sunday the 18th of August, and the sophomore parents is Sunday the 25th. 6:30 p.m. in the IC basement. So just put those things out there, parents. Put it on your calendars. Students don't need to come. That's for parents, because parents are the primary educators of the faith for their children. Everything that we do here at the parish, whether it's confirmation prep, First Holy Communion, junior high ministry, catechesis of the Good Shepherd, all we can ever do is supplement what parents do. We as the church, as the catechist, could never replace the important role of parents. So that's part of the reason why we have parent meetings, because parents are the primary catechists of their children in the faith. All the best things the church ever tries to teach their children, you first learn and you best learn at home. Whether that's how to pray, how to forgive, how to sacrifice, how to be generous with the poor. You learn all of those things first and best at home. So we've got a parent meeting, like I said, coming up for freshmen and sophomore parents, getting them ready for confirmation. And maybe just something to put on the radar, maybe to be thinking about in upcoming things, is RCIA is going to be starting in September. Now's the time, if you have somebody in your life that is interested in the Catholic faith, curious about the Catholic faith, to begin asking them. That also means that Alpha is going to be starting in September. So now's the time, right? Don't wait until like the week before Alpha to begin planting seeds in your friends' lives. Or if you know somebody who's curious about RCIA, who's interested in it, talk to them now. Ask them if they'd like more information, or if you'd like to put them in touch with somebody at the office, and just have them call the church, send us an email, and we'll get them connected. So now's the time to kind of put those things on the radar. So maybe you or a friend is interested in Alpha, or maybe a family member. Start to pray about it. Maybe even ask, Lord, I've kind of been feeling this for a while. Is now the time that I should begin this? Or even with RCIA, maybe it's like, this family member, this person's always at Mass. Maybe they're interested in becoming Catholic with the rest of their family. And it's not something that we want to impose on somebody, but Jesus talks about the pearl of great price. Right? We found a treasure in our Catholic faith, right? Jesus and the Eucharist, the power of confession, the great teachings of the church, the wisdom of the saints. And we want to share this treasure with the whole world. Maybe first and foremost, we want to share it with our family and friends. We want to share it with those around us, so that they have this opportunity to know Jesus in this deep, this personal, this real way. So I know that's a lot for the Couch Chat, but just to recap, Father-Son Bonfire at St. John this Friday, the 9th of August. Freshman and sophomore confirmation parent night coming up in the next couple weeks, the 18th, freshmen, 25th, sophomores. And then lastly, just to put on the radar, RCIA and Alpha are beginning next month. Time to start thinking, time to start praying, time to start inviting others. So Father Sean for another episode of the Couch Chat, maybe just a little bit of a janky couch chat as I'm short the collar, but you know, what you gonna do, right? Anyways, have a great day. Happy August, and we'll see you next time on the Couch Chat.